Hey everyone, it's Dr. West and Jerry in the office. Jerry's a special patient here at the clinic. I haven't seen him for years, and we're working on a different condition, but he originally came in for shoulders, and he was saying, hey man, did you know that it's been about 6 years? And I said, look, we've got to be able to tell other people the story. But Jerry, you originally came in because you have a connection named Jerry Ryan who had an ankle problem. That led you to the office. So when we first saw you, how long ago?
It was about 6 years ago, I believe. Yeah, the first time.
Okay, and then you came in and your shoulders weren't working right. So what does that mean?
Right. Well, the doctor said I had arthritis, and I asked him, what can I do about it? And he said, just live with it. So I heard about the West Clinic and came down here and got hooked up and had one set, and then a week later I had another set, and I haven't had any problems since then.
And before we worked on you, what were some of the things that you were limited? Like,
I could not lift it above here. And I'm an avid team roper, I was, and I drive truck, so it just constantly wore on that and irritated it.
And so I'm always cautious when people say, I was fixed in 2 or 3 injections, because usually it takes a little bit of a series, but 6 years later and you're still doing good.
That's right. And then I think it was a year later, this one, my left one was flaring up, so I came through and had one set done in this shoulder, and I have no problems at all.
Now, Jerry, you don't exactly live next door.
No.
How far away do you live?
9 hours from here. I live in Central Oregon.
And so is it worth the pilgrimage coming over?
Definitely so. It's a blessing to be here.
All right. So the reason why I wanted Jerry to tell the story is you're not your diagnosis. And when you get told, a lot of times in the medical world, people will say, look, you just have to live with it, or that's the way you are, and it's impossible to get better. And I usually say, well, it is for them, but I see stories like this all the time. And it's just a really special instant when someone comes in and says, I haven't seen you for 6 years, I feel great. I mean, we're gonna work on a different body area that's bothering him, but it's not his shoulders. And that's what was really fun about this. So Jerry, if someone's out there that's watching this, any takeaways or suggestions besides coming here or finding a doctor like me, like what would you say on someone that's having shoulder problems that needs to get better?
I would say look the clinic up and definitely check into it, because there's a lot of lot of options here for health, and I would highly suggest it.
All right. So Dr. West and Jerry just giving a short shout out on shoulder problems that were really bothering him 6 years later, still not bothering him. We'll see you guys on the next video. See you later.